Hey Hugbugs, this episode is brought to you by our friends at Second Look Scripts. Second Look Scripts is your full scope editing service. Whether it's a script, novel, graphic novel, play, or erotic Babylon 5 fanfiction, you can have your work edited and proofread by Second Look Scripts. The entire process costs just a penny per word. Second Look Scripts is an independent editor who will help find plot holes, question character decisions, and break down your work beat by beat. You'll then be given a fully edited hard copy of your work as well as a one-on-one consultation with your editor. All of that for just a penny a word. So check out secondlookscripts.com, enter the offer code HUGLIFE, and you'll get an additional 10% off your edit, which comes right back to us and helps support the show. Once again, go to secondlookscripts.com and enter the offer code HUGLIFE. And now, let's start the show.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a good
part,
point.
you know?
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
Never change.
Okay.
It's a solo one. We haven't done this in a
I'm
while.
wearing our shirt.
You are wearing your shirt. You're great. It's really just giving me a line. You're just feeding me a line right now.
because you forgot
'Cause
how
I
we
might
started.
forget how we started the
Everybody was like,
podcast.
it's something. You're nice.
I'm wearing a
Damn
shirt
it.
that says "Mike, shut up," so you know what to say.
Yeah.
That's not true. Boats are built big and small. That's what I'm wearing.
Dingus.
This is
welcome.
this is good. This is kind of weird. We've had a lot of guests recently, so this is good.
Yeah.
Just chatting it up.
Just us here on the
Yeah.
Hug Life podcast.
Yeah, the
You know?
number one podcast for hugs in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Mike Coletta.
And I'm Monica Nevi. If you guys want to, you can rate and review and subscribe to the show on
You know
iTunes.
what?
Yeah,
Do it if you don't want to. Do it anyways. Okay?
do it. Just
Sometimes
do it
you
for
gotta
us.
just do stuff you don't want to do, but
Like your taxes.
it's better for you in the long run, right? Because if you didn't do your taxes, you get in trouble, right? If you don't rate and review and subscribe to our podcast, you're going to be less
You also
happy
get in trouble.
in general. So this is for you. Go ahead, 5-star rating and a very nice review.
Yeah,
About-
that makes us feel really good.
We also figured out that you can hear a sound if you put the microphone up to Mike's boobs.
You can. You hear an electronic sound that just shakes
Like
up the
dance
podcast.
music?
Yeah, it's like EDM. my boobs are the Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas.
Ew.
What? That's a real thing.
I know that, but just like the amount of lights and
Mhm.
colors, but then on your boobs.
On my
That's what-
boobs?
yeah.
Do you know how many preteens are dancing in my boobs right now? I put it up to Monica's
I don't
boobs and there
know.
was no sound.
For your own legal safety, I feel like you should not tell us how many preteens are dancing on your boobs right now.
In my boobs.
In your boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
that's
like a party
different.
going on in there.
They're trapped.
There's a
Perfect.
party going on. The beats my heart and they're just dancing it out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
See what that
Having their first sexual experiences.
inside of your boobs?
Yeah. I never had a sexual experience in middle school.
All
A
right.
lot of video games.
You didn't. Those weren't sexual experiences for you.
Well, they were kind of sexual experiences. Yeah, kind of, a little bit. Rate and review and subscribe to the show. I can't talk. Also, rate and review on Stitcher. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Run Racketeer Radio Thursdays at 7 o'clock. And let's plug our shows.
Sure.
You want me to go first? Mine's really
Yeah.
fast. I'm
Yep.
at the Bridgestone Tire Festival, the Bridgetown Comedy Festival. The day this drops, June 1st to June 5th. I am in Portland. I have 6 shows. You can go to colettacomedy.com and check out my shows. And then, and I also have more other dates on there too. So I'm having a
Good.
hard time talking today.
Calendars.
Even more so than usual.
and stuff.
What are you doing? Tell me all your thoughts.
June 2nd, which is Thursday, I'm at the Irvine Improv. Yeah, I added
In
that
Irvine,
one.
California.
Yes.
Beautiful Irvine.
Irvine.
I don't know anything about Irvine.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
don't know, it's south of here. Anyway. June 8th, I'm at Sacramento Punchline. June 17th, Chino, California at the Legacy Room. June 23rd and 26th, I'm at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego.
San Diego.
Probably some more dates added around those ones in the Diego of Saints.
Yeah, in Saints of Diego.
Mhm.
That's exciting.
And MonicaNevi.com. It's got all the good stuff.
you can read her
Calendar.
blogs.
Yeah, you can read my blogs.
I read her blogs.
Yeah, actually, that was the first one I ever had somebody check the grammar on.
You know?
The one I posted last week.
because I care. We'll get to that later, though.
Yeah.
Also, you can buy all your stuff on Amazon.com.
All your stuff.
All your stuff you need. Like,
But-
actually, that's good because you could subscribe to household items on Amazon, too. We haven't really talked about that.
You can subscribe.
Yeah,
to
like you can
household?
subscribe to like paper towels, and they'll send you paper towels every day on the week.
Every day.
Every day you
How many
choose.
fucking
Every day you're gonna have like
paper towels are you
you're gonna make
using?
forts out of the paper towel packages. But you subscribe and it's cheaper, and then you go to huglifepodcast.com, click on the Amazon banner, and it takes you to Amazon, and you get them there. Also,
Yeah.
get a Prime membership. Do that. That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real good. It's good.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Yeah.
Amazon.
You're great at Amazon. The river and the website.
Hugs on.
Hugazon.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon.
It's a website you only buy
It's
pork products on.
just bacon.
Yeah, it's just a bacon.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
Hamazonian.
Amazonian.
Oh, and just another. Oh, well, first of all, this Friday, Seattle Super Secret Stand-Up Show.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to tell you guys that it's up there.
Go
Still
to it.
up there. We got some
Still
great
up there.
people.
Derek's on it. Derek
Mhm.
Sheen's on it.
Yep.
I think I can name most of the lineup right now. You
Okay,
ready?
go.
Derek Sheen.
Yep.
Kelly Hanna.
Yep.
Scott Lassie.
Is Scott on it?
Yeah, he's on
Oh,
it.
cool.
Liz Donahue.
Yep.
And there's one more. Cameron Mazuka.
Yeah, sure.
Who's the one person I'm forgetting? I feel like such a ding dong.
Is there already that many people on it?
No, I might be right. I might have just nailed it, actually.
Maybe there's some drop-ins, but
Ooh,
there
secret
wouldn't be
special
on
drop-ins.
the list yet.
Secret drop-ins.
You gotta go.
They're super secret, those drop-ins.
You can actually get tickets online,
Yeah, brownpapertickets.com, right?
and it's only $4.99 instead of $5.
Oh, you save a penny,
Yep.
and you put that penny in a jar, and you go to the show 100 times, and you have yourself $1.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Math.
Math. Pass it on.
Super secret math.
Super secret math. Don't
Perfect. It's going to be great. Go check it out. Oh, and then even greater, sorry, no offense to the show that we created, July 19th. It's the Hug Live podcast recording
In Seattle,
in Belltown at the Jewel Box Theater in the Rendezvous.
Monica and I will both be there.
Let's rendezvous, you guys.
Let's rendezvous.
We're gonna
Not in the
do-
grotto, the rendezvous. The
you
jewel
can,
box.
Oh, yeah.
In the jewel box.
Someone's flying up from Memphis for it.
That's crazy.
Isn't that awesome?
That's
I'm
awesome.
so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited that we're going to be there to hug everyone that comes in.
Yep.
I'll be sweating just as much as I am now, too. Guaranteed.
You.
That's like incentive.
I bet you guys missed it, obviously, because you're not here. But he asked me to put the headphones on to see what the sound was, and they were just covered. Like it looked like you had poured water on it, basically. And then
Yeah.
I put them on my own face.
Mm-hmm.
It was just your sweaty face.
And now we're blood brothers. Isn't that how that works?
I'm a man.
Sweat siblings.
No.
Sweat
I'm
siblings.
a man?
We're sweat siblings. I'm a man.
Sweat siblings.
Yeah.
Gross. Write that down, though.
I
That's the
would.
worst.
Gross. Now write it down.
Now write it down. Sweat siblings. Okay, anyways. What else? Shout outs. I got a couple of shout outs.
Ooh, I love shout outs. I love shout outs.
Oral hugs.
Oral hugs. Give out some oral hugs.
Uh,
Whole mouth hug? Isn't that a term for blowjob?
yeah.
Let me explain the joke to you all real
Here's
quick.
the problem. Oral hugs is really gross to say, but it's just so funny to me that I don't know if we're gonna be able to get rid of it.
I like it. Shout out. Oral hug. Go.
Oral hug. Fuck.
I got an oral hug
Okay.
for the 2 stray cats that live in our parking lot.
Cool. That are eating the
They're
cockroaches.
eating the cockroaches.
Thanks, stray cats.
Thank you. I actually saw one and it like stopped and looked at me and I'm like, "Are we friends?" And then he just left.
Oh, well,
It was a
that's
black cat. Isn't that
kinda-
bad luck?
If just to see it,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
How does that work?
or does it when it like walks in front of you or something.
Or is it when it like claws your face? Then you're in a bad situation.
Well, I think that's more of not a luck thing. You're
Yeah.
already in a shitty situation if a cat
There's a cat
clawed
on your face.
Yeah.
There's a stray cat.
Hey, do you guys think this is bad luck?
His cat's
There's
just
a
clawing.
cat just on your Anyways, well, shout out to those cats.
Yeah.
No, I got to give a shout out to a few of my friends that I spent the weekend with in San Diego.
St. Diego.
Yeah, we'll get into a little bit more of that story. But last night in the kitchen, standing there, talking to one of the drunkest humans I've ever talked
That's
to.
fun.
Just some dude that was there, right?
That's a good time.
And I was not really wanting to continue the conversation, obviously.
With a drunk dude, they're your
'cause
favorite.
Johnny was fucking killing it. And so I kind of stopped talking to him and I turn around and he goes, "Hey, bitch, what do you do?" like just called me a bitch. And as I turn around to be like, okay, don't, right? 3 of my friends go, oh, excuse me, what the fuck? Like, just start yelling at this guy. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I don't need to do anything.
That's
like, they were ready to
fine.
fucking beat his ass. It was pretty funny.
Just some random drunk guy said, hey, bitch, that's never appropriate.
Right. He said it, but it was like, I didn't have enough time even to react before all 3 of my guy friends just fucking jumped on him.
It also makes me feel awkward because I went outside and I was like, hey, bitch, let's do a podcast. And you were like, okay. And then, that's different, though, because we do that all the time.
Drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
So at least I know you're sincere about it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, skank, let's do a podcast.
Hey, look here, whore. That's what I
Harpy.
say.
Harpy's a good one.
Harpy?
Yeah, that's a Shakespearean insult.
Really?
Like a girl's a harpy, yeah. Harlot is also another one.
Oh, harlot. I've heard that.
Yeah.
So like a
Mhm.
Sharpie?
Like a Sharpie. My favorite Shakespeare play, they use the word harpy. It's Much Ado About Nothing. It's a good one. Denzel Washington's in that movie. Great movie. Keanu Reeves plays the bad guy. Kind of a crazy casting.
Denzel Washington and
Denzel
Keanu
Washington
Reeves.
is the lead character, and then Keanu Reeves plays the bad guy, and it's Kenneth Branagh. He does a lot of Shakespearean films, and it is astonishing. Also, Emma Thompson is in it too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good though. It's a really great movie. It's a feel-good,
It
romp and stomp
really
comedy.
sounds good.
Shakespearean comedy. We can watch it together. It'll be fun. Do you want to watch it together?
Sure.
We got to watch that. We got to watch Love and Basketball. There's a lot of movies that I need to
You've
watch.
never seen Love and Basketball?
No, we've
still?
talked about this before.
Sorry, I have it.
You have it?
Yeah.
Are you saying you have it, or are you doing the thing that you said that last time where you said you had this movie and
Well,
the disc
I
was
still
gone?
had the case.
I still had the case.
Yeah, I don't know where the disc is.
Case.
No,
Monica loves the movie so much she bought a case for
I
it
definitely have
before she even owned it.
this DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so shout out to those guys for
That's good.
standing up.
What are their names? Can we say their names?
Sure. Chase and
Chase.
Alec and Jerry.
Alec and Jerry. You guys are great.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I would. I don't know. I feel like I
Love
could.
you, bitches.
Love you, bitches. Hey, bitch. I love you guys.
Hey, bitch. I
Hey,
love
bitches.
you.
That's such a weird thing to say to another human you don't know.
Well, and here's the thing about
That
it was that
bothers
like
me.
I was being nice to him. Like I was definitely talking to him for longer than I needed to because he was really drunk. And I think like I was being way nice. I should have just stopped talking to him way earlier.
Yeah.
But because I was like, okay, I'm done, and then turned around, that's when he was like, hey.
And you weren't like you were just sober at the time, like not even, or was he just like?
He was like blacked out, like needed to be carried out.
But
of the
you were
house.
like
we had been
a human
drinking all day,
being,
but
yeah.
yeah, I wasn't. No, I wasn't drunk.
you were that drunk Monica monster.
No.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Just making things up as I go along. Oh, you sitting on a pen?
Well, it was under my foot, and
That's
it kept
not- is
making
your foot
noises.
okay?
Yep.
That's good.
Okay. Anyways.
I don't get that. I've never, and I've seen that happen before, where people are just like think that's an okay thing to be like, "Hey, bitch," or whatever.
Yeah, well, and there's always a tone to it. Like sometimes, like whatever. I don't really care if you say bitch, like in general, or you're like joking or whatever.
Yeah.
But I had one other time, this homeless guy looked at me as I was walking by, and he was like, "Hey, bitch, you got any beer?" And it was like the way that he said it. I was like, "Oh, that just felt different," you know.
Gross.
And that's
Yeah.
how it felt. I mean, you could like everybody else heard it too, where they were like, "No, he definitely meant to call her a bitch. Like it wasn't a joke."
That's
So
upsetting. Because guys are like, "Hey, you son of a bitch, get over here."
Right.
But that's not. Maybe he thought it was that when it's not that at all.
Yeah, well,
Or he's just an idiot.
Yeah, I don't think he
Or
thought
he's
it
just.
was
Why
that,
am I
but
defending him? Fuck that guy.
I don't know.
Strong words.
Well, you know, we're positive here.
Yeah. You know what?
He's not going to remember that he was an asshole.
He's not. He's gonna go. He woke up the next morning and was just like, "I had a great day last day."
His friend did have to carry him out of the house.
Oh wow!
Like
That's
10
intense.
minutes after this happened too. So
That's not good.
yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad your friends are there. Do you have any other shout outs?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to do a shout out to disc golf.
Okay.
That's where I disc golf. I went. I
And
haven't
the
gone in a
oral
long
hug
time.
disc golf?
Oral hugged disc frisbee. Very challenging to fit the whole thing in my mouth, but I did it
That's
the long way.
this way.
Yeah, like flat.
Yeah, like it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like mouth gear.
Yeah, like a mouth ear gauge.
Got my mouth gauge.
That bothers me. Do you like ear gauges?
Can't you get ones down here?
Maybe.
like
I
in
have
your
never seen it. That's
chin?
terrifying. A chin gauge?
Yeah.
Like they pierce your chin and then they just put a bigger and bigger one in there?
Yeah.
That
So you
sounds
just have a
horrible.
hole.
That sounds horrible.
I could be making this up, but whatever.
Yeah. Do you like people with ear gauges? What's your stance on ear gauges?
I'm fine with it.
I'm okay with it too.
I
I just
think-
feel it's weird to me when you take them out. And
Well,
it's
yeah.
just a flimsy ear hole.
There's you and your flimsy ear hole. Well, you can get them to a certain size where they don't grow back, like they don't
Oh, really?
unstretch. But if you, and it's pretty big too.
Oh, really?
But once you go past that, then they don't go back. But if you take them out and they're not too big, then eventually they go back to a regular ear hole.
That's weird. Don't poke my ear hole.
Don't poke my ear hole. Hey, get out of my ear hole. I don't know. There's probably some of them. I'm like, oh, that's pretty big. You know, I don't need to be able to stick my fingers through your. I don't want to finger bang your ear hole.
Yeah, my girlfriend really likes it before we get down and dirty to finger bang her ear hole.
What number is this gauge? And then I'm just
sticking your finger in between.
Yeah, I know you guys can't see this, but I'm aggressively
finger banging in the air.
Yeah, but from like an eye level.
Because that's what you're at, the ear level.
It's an overhand finger bang. You know,
that's intense.
It's an overhang.
Overhang? It's an overhang finger bang.
You know, when you're under like the eave, the overhang
of a dude's ear gauge.
No, of a house.
Of a house,
and then you're.
I only finger ear gauges when I'm below an overhang of a house.
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to do it.
That's where you're supposed to do
It's
it.
actually super inappropriate if you're not.
If you're just in the mall. Don't finger,
right, yeah.
Don't finger bang his ear gauge in the super mall.
Just at a park or something, you can't do it there. You need to be under an overhang.
How did we get distracted by this? Oh, disc golf. Disc golf is great. I like disc golf because it's a free activity.
Well,
usually.
I thought you said, yeah, I was going to say.
Usually it's free, but the one we went to was closed because it was Memorial Day, so we got to. Everyone was out there disc golfing for free. It was fun.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa, crazy day. I'm not very good, but I had a good time.
That's the most important part.
Yeah. I always seem to not be very good at sports, but have a good time. It's usually my go-to. You know?
But that's what.
I didn't tell you about the wedding last week. I never talked about that on the podcast. I went to a wedding in San Jose.
Right.
And we played beer pong, which I haven't played for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And the first game lost terribly, then came back and won the table for the rest of the time because me and my friend got our groove back, and we were just lobbing them in.
Well, we were playing this weekend.
Beer pong?
Yeah, we also played baseball. Yeah.
I could have just come over. Just bothered you.
I will say that I've never destroyed so hard, except for like Casey and I played and they hit maybe 2 cups before we
wiped them clean.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was she just killing it too, just knocking them down, or was you carrying the team?
Yeah, she was playing well.
Damn, dude. Yeah. We should play more beer pong, just the two of us in practice.
Yeah, let's just play.
Just play
all the time.
Just have solo cups.
Like the first day in the college dorms when you played water pong with all your new neighbors.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was like co-ed dorms. What up?
Were you in a co-ed dorm?
Take your shirts off. Yeah.
Oh, did you make people take their shirts off?
Yeah, you had to walk to the bathroom sometimes in the night, and then I would just leave my door open and watch them. I'm just kidding. No, I had a lot of ROTC guys like on my floor, and they never had their shirts on for some reason.
It's the military, man.
Yeah,
you can't fight.
They've been working out all the time, so they're like, "You can look at this." Okay, thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think women? Let's make some this generalization hour. Do you think women are more into dudes' upper torso than lower torso?
What?
Does that make sense?
Well, your torso. What do you mean?
Upper body versus your
legs.
Yeah,
your legs isn't your torso though. Is what I'm saying.
So yeah, I'm just talking about
your
bodies.
Upper torso would be like just their boobs, and your lower torso would be like their abs.
Where's the thorax on a man? Is that a thing? A thorax?
It's under his antenna. You mean the upper body versus like legs?
Yeah,
definitely upper body.
Women are just like, look at them pecs.
Yeah, I don't know if most women like pecs as much as I do, but abs I think are a big thing.
There was a woman in high school that complimented my triceps one time.
There you go.
I used to work out heavily, and I was very excited about.
Well, those are your glamour muscles there, your tris and your bis.
I never had big biceps when I was lifting weights.
Abs.
Those are the 4 food groups of love.
Glamour muscles, yeah.
Glamour muscles.
Yeah.
Just trying to find some girl to check out my pecs and finger my ear hole.
Yeah, write that down.
I don't know. Yeah, disc golf. She was so distracted.
I didn't know disc golf was sexual. Sorry.
This is the fun part about the podcast, which is the two of us, is I feel like we can screw around more, which is more fun.
I don't know if we can, but we do.
We do. And
What
it's enjoyable.
Deal with it, motherfucker. High fives. Anyways, just trying to find a girl. What was it?
I'm just trying to find a girl that will they'll check out my pecs and finger my ear hole.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I don't have any more shout outs. Do you have any more shout outs?
No. Do you want a good news?
It's good news. 3 stories.
Hey guys, good news.
Good
I think
news.
that's the new how I'm going to start the segment from now on.
Good news.
Hey guys, good news.
I haven't read a lot about this one because it was very sciencey. Like I didn't understand a lot of it. But the headline is antidepressant compound located that may come with 0 side effects.
Ooh.
It's called ketamine.
Wait, isn't that used for something else? No?
I don't know. They didn't. This article. I started reading it, and I'm be honest. I got very sciencey, and couldn't really handle
it. It got too sciencey for you mean?
Yeah, and also I think it was just like
you got very sciencey, and you're like, I can't read this without putting a lab coat on.
So they just started talking a lot about like college research, and I'm like, this.
For no reason.
I just said that sciencey. It's boring science.
Right.
Like this college did this, and this college. I'm like, I don't care about it. I just care that this is a good.
I think
story.
ketamine is used for something else.
I'm looking
also, which that ends up happening where like the antidepressant that I'm on, people use a lot to quit smoking.
Oh.
So it's like different stuff.
It's a metabolite, which I have no idea what that is, of ketamine that has successfully reversed depression within mice with 0 side effects. I also didn't know because of this article that mice suffer from depression.
That what? Oh, mice.
Yeah, lab mice. But they're depressed because they're in a lab.
Right, I was going to say people would keep testing shit on them.
Yeah.
He's like, you try living with an ear grown out of your back, motherfucker.
I can hear everything
people are talking shit about.
It's so rude.
People keep trying to finger bang my ear. And it's behind me.
Stop touching my back ear.
Do anything. What if they did? What if they grew an ear on a mouse and then gauged the earring?
That would be so trashy.
Yes, that's fucking.
Look at this hipster mouse.
It'd be so trashy.
It'd be so trashy.
You're like, that would look dumb. Not that it would be cruel to the already fucking depressed animal.
All right, you ready for this one? This is a really good one. Carson City boy gets service dog after kids fundraised for him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
kids
perfect,
in this
actually.
middle school got him $12,000. That's the price tag for a service dog.
Holy shit.
But they raised enough money to get his dog when he named the dog Spider, which is a great name for a dog.
That's I like it when kids are nice to kids.
The kids helped. And then the weird thing about it is this. So I read it on this local news website called Fox 17. So I guess it's in Carson City, Michigan. It's there. And they're like, with the help of Fox 17 and these kids. So I'm like, these people create this story for this, but regardless, it's fine. I mean,
maybe the kids started it and then they put it on the news like, hey,
they did a good
guys.
thing.
Or, like if we found a charity that we put on the podcast, we could take credit for it. So we got a lot of credit. Right
we got
now.
so much. We got extra
a lot of charity credit.
A lot of charity cred. And this is the last story I have. Bionic legs turns ailing sheepdog into RoboDog.
What?
An 11-year-old
RoboDog.
Shetland sheepdog named Robbie had a ton of diseases that affected its back legs. And I was confused because I thought they cut the dog's legs off and put robot ones on. No, they're like robotic braces that go around. So it can still walk, and it's like fine.
Weird.
Isn't that cool though?
Not
so it's a
weird, but
bionic
cool.
dog. It's a dog's more machine now than man. Twisted and evil.
What?
Star Wars quote.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of that.
I know. Was it scary though?
Yeah.
That's kind of a favorite.
Was
moment
it
of mine.
scary though?
Are you scared? Are you laying down too? I'm gonna lay down in a second.
My knees hurt if I'm in one position for too long.
You want a deep tissue knee massage? I got a Groupon.
Old as fuck.
You're not old. I'm older than you.
My body's old though.
My body is an 80-year-old man.
No, it's not.
With a fat man.
No.
No? What's my body? A 28-year-old man?
Yeah. He just sweats a lot.
I sweat out the toxins.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
sweat out the toxins.
Yeah.
I also have been drinking a lot of water because I wasn't feeling very well, and maybe that's why. Because they're like, body's like, we got all the water we need to start this sweat party. Is that why? Is that how bodies work?
Yeah. It
All right.
definitely sounds like a carpet commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got all this stuff here to
we start a sweat party.
Start
It's
the
going to be
sweat
so
carpet
much
party.
fun. Who's ready for a sweat party?
Yeah, come down and ask for Flynn.
Flynn's Carpet Center?
Yeah, that's
Did
what.
you just make a Flynn deep pull? I'm proud of you.
Flynn's carpet sense, right?
Yeah.
He's sponsoring us now.
He has great Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
I finger bang his ear hole.
Whoa, it's escalated quickly, but I like the direction it's going. To be honest,
We laid down. It's fucking.
we did lay down. It's
game
become a lay
over.
down podcast. This feels like a late night podcast that we
Pillow talk, motherfucker.
podcast, but we're not. It just feels like it. Well, it's not.
I think pillow talk can be any time of the day. Honestly.
I like that.
Yeah.
If
pillow talk is a state of mind.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah.
Pillow talk.
I like to live my life like I'm always pillow talking.
Isn't that's a weird way to live your
I'm
life.
gonna be like, I don't know. She seems nice, but she always sounds like she's laying down.
She's always like whispering in my ear and stuff. It's really uncomfortable.
She's like, she always rubs my hair while she's talking to me.
That would actually be very nice if you did.
I do that to people. I like that.
You do?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is nice. I mean, it's got to be the right person, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've never
Or
rubbed
if
my
they're
hair
bald,
while talking to me.
No.
Bald guys
Yeah, just rub their
or
hair.
girls?
Yeah, bald girls.
Mhm.
Super into bald girls.
You're really into Sinead O'Connor.
We found her.
Did I say that? Sinead?
You said Sinead.
Sinead? You into Sneed O'Connor?
Big Sneed O'Connor fan.
Big Sneed fan coming at you live here with a Sneedster.
Sneedster.
Can you do me a favor on the podcast when you laugh? Can you not move the mic down so people know I'm doing well with you?
So I don't make that much noise. I feel like I'm just breathing into it weird if I'm not audibly laughing.
People will know. I'm like, oh, she's doing her laugh breath. Mike's killing right now.
Laugh breath.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a lot like cry sounds though.
That's. I mean, I'll do those ones.
See, I didn't make any sound. Anyways.
I know. I think it's cool though.
I think you're doing fine, and everybody thinks you're doing just fine.
I know. I'm doing fine. It's got serious.
Yeah.
Why are you rubbing my head right now?
Don't lie to them. I know how sweaty you are. I wouldn't do that.
I know. It would be like touching a sea sponge.
That soaked up the whole sea.
That soaked up the whole ocean.
Whoa.
There's a fucking ocean in his head.
Roasted.
You roasted me so
All right.
bad. What am I? A nut?
Let's talk about...
I got roasted.
What'd you say, a nun?
What am I, a nut? I got roasted. That's what I said.
I thought you said nun.
What am I, a nun?
What am I, a nun?
Are we singing in Sister Act?
And no, at first I was like, are we burning nuns? Like, what's happening? Why did he say that? He said, not to you guys. It's okay.
I don't enunciate very well. Anyway, the next topic. Do you want to do the positive spin?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the positive spin today, speaking of sounding like crying.
Right. This is it's hard for me to admit, but
yeah,
I did cry right to Mike's face the other day. It was weird, but I don't know.
Oh, you mean you were a human being in front of me?
Yeah, well, I think it's not even, it doesn't matter who it's around, but when I cry, I'm so surprised by it that it's confusing. So it doesn't matter.
I hugged you. That's a good thing.
You did.
Was that a good move?
Well, I was saving this shout out. This is another shout out to you for being very nice about it. I wrote a blog post last week, just in general, something that I've been, I don't know, waiting to write. Not waiting, but thinking about writing for a long time, and I finally was just like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I wrote it, and it's very, whatever. It's just this general social justice kind of, don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
But it was prompted by like one of the worst stories I've ever read, and I was explaining just what I had written and kind of why it was prompted to Mike, and just like couldn't fucking keep it together. And I just started crying, and I was like, I'm sorry, and I keep like leaving the room and then coming back in, but like still crying and like trying to finish telling you about it. But then he was nice enough to read the post and correct my grammar and stuff before I posted it. Mm-hmm. But it
worked.
Yeah, it reached like 10,000 people.
It's good.
Isn't that crazy?
It's super good.
Yeah, it was because of the grammar.
The most important part of the story.
What?
Where I got you chicken wings. I don't know
why
you just
and then
leave that out.
And then because I had cried, he was like, I'll buy you chicken wings. And so he did.
Yeah, now you know how to get free chicken wings out of me.
Yeah, just cry.
I just don't know. When someone's crying, I never know what to do. So I was like, hug. Hug's good. Hug's
right.
a smart
Well,
move.
I'm not good.
And you're not
at crying, but I'm also not good at like being around other people who are emotional, or if I'm emotional.
Yeah,
I try to be
you're
good,
a robot. I know. But I felt weird because I was like, do I hug Monica? Because I didn't know if it would be.
Right. And it's a funny, it was a fine, but it's a funny thing because if I know I'm going to get emotional, I give you the disclaimer. I told you that. I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell you this without crying.
You did give me that.
Yeah, because I just wanted you to know, like, it's coming.
And then I almost started crying. And then I'm like, I see where Cameron's coming from. So it ended up happening.
Yeah, it's.
But it was good though. And we had a fun night. And we went to the wing place, and they were playing the basketball game.
Yes, we got to watch the basketball game and eat delicious wings.
They're really
because they had
good.
like a spicy teriyaki. That was fucking.
Was
awesome.
that was good?
That was really good.
Their wings were really good. So I went.
And then you always forget that you cry when you have really good chicken wings.
It's true, because you start sweating and you tear up for other reasons.
Yeah, your nose is running.
That's the worst. I get the spicy food thing even with non-spicy food.
Does your nose run when you cry?
It does, now that I think about it. Because I know from recent experience that it does. I didn't think it did, and then I was like, oh, God, when I was driving down here, it was a mess. God, I was just like...
getting down here.
When I was driving, when I left Seattle, it was like a first hour of the drive was just bad. And I was just like, I have no tissues in my car. I haven't prepared for this at all. And I was just like...
Just wiping your face all over your clothes. Yeah. That's what I do.
That's what I do, too. And then you're like...
That's actually the only reason I let people hug me when I'm crying.
Why?
So I can just wipe my face on their shirt.
You know, if you're crying, you can wipe your face on me anytime you want, Monica. I feel like we're there as friends.
I'm just gonna do like I'll wipe my nose off and then rub your head.
You know, I did put sweaty earphones on you earlier, so you can do whatever you want now. You can just come into my room and blow your nose on my shirt and leave.
You were gonna say something.
What? Did you get what?
You said come into my room, and I don't know what. Like, I don't know if I thought that was where that sentence was going to end, or where...
You can just come in my room.
You can...
Oh, don't go in my room. Why? Like, Monica's orgasming.
She's just jizzing all over my stuff. How does she do that? We don't really know.
We don't really know. It's pretty impressive.
Honestly, I think she keeps it from some... Yeah, she's not here right now. I just save it up like in a jar, and then when you're gone, I sprinkle it all over your stuff.
That's how you get back at me. For
so that way, it's like a
discretions.
Mixture of other people's DNA.
You know, you're just making this seem great right now for me. I didn't know my room.
So thanks for being so great about me crying the other day.
I didn't know my room was a Dateline special.
Yeah, you can't like don't put any black lights in here. It's gonna be,
dude. If you put a black light on that box, you could see it from space. 40-year-old version. That's the best. I heard the word. Our rivals, Offspeed Podcast.
Oh, right.
They said the word punani recently in a podcast, and I lost it.
Yeah?
That's a funny word.
Wow.
That's a really funny
Poon?
word. No, just punani.
Yeah,
it's like poon's fine.
Me and my friends made up a bunch of like nicknames for each other with poon in it.
Really? What was yours?
I was the Pooncess, like princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had Winnie the Poon, Pooncher Pan. Like it just was too much. I don't even remember some of the other ones, but
Hakuna Matata.
That's pretty good. That's fun.
That is a fun one.
Yeah, I don't know why most of them were like Disney characters.
That's like a dude who's like having a tough time with women in college. They say Hakuna Matata. You just gotta go bang out ladies. That's it. That's what they teach people at fraternities, I guess.
My grandma said poon.
What?
Yeah, last year when we were in Chelan, and I don't remember why, but it was so funny. She says whatever she wants.
She does whatever she wants.
Oh, she does whatever she wants.
And you know what? We love it.
It's her world, and we just live in it. You guys. I am telling you that right now. Anyways, crying. I think we should talk. Why is it good?
It's good to let it out, man.
I know. I do think because I don't cry very easily, it does build up. So then it's always some weird like fucking like sports commercials I'll cry at.
Contrary to what you
look
probably
like a fucking psychopath.
Contrary to what you probably think about me is I hadn't cried before in years before I left.
Oh right, yeah.
So and so that's when it just all like came out. Yeah, because it had been
and now you can't get
years.
it to stop.
And now I've just been crying like your shoulders just wet.
just
disgusting.
Crying out of your hair.
Oh. Is it really wet right now?
Kind of, but it's.
Do I look like I'm swimming?
No, just right here.
Can I talk about a tweet that I had today that I thought was really good?
Yeah, let's talk about your tweets.
Because I said that my hair has phases.
Oh.
And it's
didn't we say you had a grandma haircut? Yeah.
So this is what prompted it. Is I say it goes from medieval page boy to fat Wolverine to grandma, and then it goes disc golf pro, and then it goes Bob Seger.
And where are you right now?
I am in between fat Wolverine and grandma, but I might be full grandma almost.
Okay. Yeah.
Only because it comes out on the sides.
I feel like you probably need a little bit more for grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna get there though.
Yeah.
You know. What do your hair? Just
It goes from like, see, I never go any higher than my shoulders, really. Like it's always right there. So that would be like 90s hot guy.
90s hot guy?
Yeah. Like a Sean Hunter.
Ooh, yeah, good call. Yeah.
Or Eric in Boy Meets World. That
yeah,
kind of
I got
thing,
you.
right? So then it gets down to if it's up and I turn my head too fast, it'll get me in the eye. Like that's how long it is.
Whiplash?
Yeah.
Whiplash
That's how long it is. And then it goes to I'll put my deodorant on it on accident because it gets in my armpit. And then it's like trying to strangle me in my sleep long. And that's about where it is. I almost got deodorant on it the other day, but that's okay.
Now I'm just going to put deodorant on your hair when you're not looking.
So actually now I just do that because I'm like, well, it's going to happen anyway.
It's going to just smell nice anyway.
Put my deodorant on.
I'm going to put deodorant on my hair because I sweat so much. Just like, rubbing it on my forehead.
Just like a sweatband of deodorant.
I put deodorant on my lower back, and Katie saw one time, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I learned this from a friend."
That's
I get sweaty. I get
some
gross.
people put them in weird places.
Yeah, I used to use Axe body spray, which I feel ashamed about still to this day, because it's been made fun of.
I know ladies that put it under their boobs.
Really?
Yeah, but
dude, is that a thing that lots of women do?
Sunscreen. That doesn't make any sense. Deodorant.
Women put deodorant under their boobs a lot?
Yeah, because if you got like floppers, that kind of.
If you got floppers.
There's hand motions that go with this as well, but if you got floppers, there's like a space underneath where it's like your boob skin and against your stomach skin, like the top of your stomach, and so it would flop over, essentially creating like a boob pit, you know. So then you'd put.
This is my favorite thing you've ever described on
so then it doesn't sweat as much.
Smart, but not everyone's doing it. Then I didn't think it was.
No.
I
put it in between them sometimes, like when I was playing.
Well,
it gets out of control in there. I don't know what to do. It's like a fucking greenhouse in between my boobs. It's not.
It's a greenhouse. This has been one of my favorite episodes we've done in a long time already. Just a greenhouse, just a Venus flytrap.
Just a fucking sauna in between my tits. It's just, when you're running or whatever. Anyways, yeah.
I'm crying.
And then if you cry, it falls
down
in between your boobs and
it
just
cleans
kind of
the greenhouse.
Mixes together,
Yeah, I get
just
you.
a lot of water.
I think crying's good.
Yeah, I think I do like.
Now,
I do feel better afterwards, probably because I don't do it very often. So it kind of, whatever.
Gets it all out of you.
It's cleansing,
and
I don't think there's anything wrong with crying.
No.
I just am not good at it. That's all.
I think you're fine.
And sometimes other people. Well, see, it depends.
People do cry at different things weirdly though.
Yeah, sometimes other people when they're crying, it makes me sad as well. Yeah. But sometimes I don't. When I need to like be strong for that person, then I'm like, yeah, it's okay. You
just rub their back.
I'll take it. And then sometimes I don't like the person, right? That happens sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was at work one time.
Oh.
Lady I don't like at all or didn't like. We were just not ever going to be any type of friends. And she would freak out about a lot of like everything, like anything. Like if there was traffic, she would like scream and cry. Yeah, it was bad. Good. So I didn't know how to like deal with it. So we were at work and she just started crying and then like kind of walked over to where we were and I just go out loud. I go, "Oh no, I can't do this," and then just walked away.
Can't do this.
Left. I was like, "Oh no, I'm not that." Well, because I would probably say I don't like her, so I'd probably say something that's to make it worse.
Yeah.
So I was like, "You guys can deal with it."
Traffic, you deserve it. And you leave.
Yeah. Because none of that made sense to me. So I was like, I don't know how to help you.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what to
do.
Because you're afraid of driving. Anyways, so it is kind of awkward, but whatever.
That's the main positive thing I think is if you are crying, yeah, it sucks, but it's normally the best way to let those feelings out.
Yeah,
that's what it's there for.
I mean, I think that's what it is. Like your body just can't even take the emotion anymore to be like, all right, we gotta get this out somehow. Either you're gonna cry or you will shit your pants.
Yeah, you should probably cry.
Have you ever cried?
It's easier to clean up. Cried while shitting?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done that. I haven't. I did cry in a movie theater
Because you
next to a friend. Yeah, because I shit my pants. Popcorn just so fast. But what's funny though is he was crying at the movie too, and we both were playing it off.
The movie. Right.
It was Wreck-It Ralph. It was Kevin Addison.
That's amazing.
And we were both like crying, and we looked at each other. We're just like, "Oh God, it's why."
That's awesome.
It's a super beautiful movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I think you have a movie that you need to watch together.
Okay.
Oh, who has a movie now?
Do you have it?
I don't own it.
Do you have the case?
No, I definitely don't own it now. It's definitely not a favorite movie if I don't have the case.
So you have the
Yeesh.
case. I gotta just like pin them to my wall. You know, it's my favorite movies.
Make a little case.
Oh, and then you
collage?
just open them. No, they're not in there.
There's nothing in there.
The case.
It's just playing with you.
Just in case anybody wants to know
Mm-hmm.
what my favorite movies are.
Yeah, Love and Basketball.
Yep, sure.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's a really sad movie.
Yeah, it is a sad movie.
It's sad to the point where that was the first movie I watched when I'm like, why is this so sad for a children's movie? This is so sad.
They're like trying to teach you about reality. And
Yeah,
you're like,
it's
well,
intense.
we could just Oliver and Company. They had it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more fun.
Fievel Goes West.
Hell
a little
yes.
more fun. A little more fun.
Yeah. I love that.
What do you want to do the top five
shit,
turnaround?
Yeah.
We're really killing it on it.
This is perfect, actually. It was, well,
Top five turnaround.
here's the other thing about the blog, which ties into what we were talking about earlier, is that everybody was very nice about it, right? Like, people shared it, and they liked it, and said very nice things or whatever. And then I woke up the day after I posted it to, it got shared enough times that it's people I don't know or aren't fans already or whatever. Some dude called me a cunt.
I know. It's messed up.
I was super excited about it, honestly.
I was confused because I woke up and you were wide awake.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
You
just
get called a cunt at 6 a.m., your day has started.
That's true.
You are ready to go.
Yeah. But
well, then we had an argument for about an hour. But I instead of leaving it up there just because it was kind of annoying and it was becoming very cyclical, and it had, I blocked him from being able to comment on it anymore. So I deleted them, but I screenshot everything. And now I've written it as a blog post. Kind of, actually, it's not fair to him, obviously, because I'm breaking it down and just can rebuttal even more.
It doesn't have to be fair, though, if he's going to be a jerk.
Well, it became very stupid anyway. He never really made sense, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I posted it as a blog post that's on my website, monicanevy.com. The blog section is under the tab called Shit Happens. Because they let me name my own tabs.
That's right.
But yeah, so it's there and you can watch, you can see our whole fight. But I was kind of excited about being called a cunt because I feel like all of my favorite feminist writers that I really like, or comics or whoever,
have been called
called cunts every fucking day.
So that means you're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Right. Jessica Valenti has she's a feminist author. She's awesome. But she has some quote about if they're not hating you, then you're not doing it right, kind of thing. Yeah, I felt pretty good about it, honestly.
That's good. I'm glad. It contrary to the bitch thing. You actually were like, I'm doing. It was a sign of good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the bitch thing ended up being good because I was like, oh, these dudes are fucking cool people.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I didn't already know that my friends were cool, but they I didn't have to say anything or feel anything. I was just like, here you go.
You knew.
But yeah, so that's fun. So you can read that as well. But yeah, some people might cry over that. If somebody called you a cunt, would you cry?
I don't know. I think it's weird because insults, classic insults, I guess don't bother me as much as emotion, but the reasoning behind it. If you just say, hey, you're a fucking asshole for no reason, I'm just walking on the street, I won't be bothered by it.
Right.
But if there's a reason, then I think about the reason more than anything, and I get guilty, or whatever happens. The guy, for example, the road rage guy that just yelled at me in my car, I was so confused that nothing he said bothered me because I was just I don't know what's going on, but this is amazing because he was just screaming the most incredible shit at me. But yeah, it was so crazy.
Yeah, maybe that's why our whole argument was very he wasn't saying anything that I was really bothered by because it didn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
And mind you, the argument is the equivalent of like if someone was yelling at you and then you were just like quietly talking back to them. Like that's what I was doing. Was I was just like, oh, I'm sorry this upset you. Like,
yeah, it's like what is wrong?
Very
with
silly, but it didn't bother me at all. I was talking to my brother about it, and he's like, you know, it's gonna happen. It's fine. Like, don't worry about it. And I was like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it
at all. I should be more worried.
It's fine. Yeah. No. All right. Top five turnaround. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Not to tear up. I'm just kidding.
This
is the top 5 movies that will make you cry.
Top 5.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to tell us why you would want to watch this movie and cry in a public place.
Like a movie theater.
Sure, yeah. A bunch of other people around. You may know some of them.
Why I'd want to watch that? Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Number 4. Number 5. I don't know.
Fucking skipping around. Marley and Me.
Marley and Me. That's the dog one.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it.
Okay. Have you seen Old Yeller?
I have.
Okay, we'll put that.
It's very much like that kind of dog dying.
Dog dies.
I think. Oh, that'd be tough because my gut would be like, no, I don't want to see that at all. But if you're at least promised adorable puppies for like the first hour of it,
so they get you real.
Then I think I saw War Horse in theaters, and that made me cry.
Oh,
so that whole movie is designed to make you cry.
Is that about a horse?
It's about a horse in World War I, and the horse goes through a lot, and it just makes you super sad.
Have you seen Black Beauty?
No, is it like that then? Probably.
Well, yeah, that's actually a pretty emotional film as well.
Yeah, it's
but
scary.
I know that Old Yeller does it for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know that movie is a big
similar.
thing.
So an animal that you have
any of those
bond with.
Yeah, any of those animal movies I'll watch because I love animals. That's really the reason why. Yeah, adorable puppies, that would nail it. And I would cry in a public place to watch adorable puppies.
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where am I? Oh, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
So I will watch that anytime. I will cry through it.
What
also,
are some
it doesn't
of
really make me cry.
I was going to say that would
Bubba
make
dying
you
is like an emotional point, but that doesn't make me really cry.
That was rough.
Jenny, you kind of don't like her a lot, so it's hard. I don't even think this is really a crime movie for me, so I would definitely watch it.
What about the mom?
The mom is sad, but then you have like cut-ins like, sorry I ruined your Black Panther party, and like the funny lines like that. That movie's good at keeping you level. Because it's like you cry and then it gets happy and then you cry. It's like a balance.
Okay.
So I would watch that movie in a public place.
So you can come back from it. If somebody like saw you crying, then you'd be like, just hang on.
I'd just be like, it's Forrest Gump. And the feathers floating in the wind.
That's my boat.
That's my boat.
Yeah.
That's my boat.
All that.
Yeah.
Okay. The Green Mile.
Green Mile, I've never seen it.
What?
I have not seen it. I know it's the reason I would watch it is because it's Oscar award winning. And sometimes you just got to get through movies like that.
Tam Honks here.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Tam Honks.
Tam Honks just crushing it.
Yeah, but yeah, I would watch it
who's
because
the big dude?
Bing Rames?
What?
Is that his name? The actor's name?
I don't think so.
He died though, right?
Yeah.
The actor that played him?
Maybe that is, I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. But he just does such an amazing job.
What is the story of that movie? I don't even know what it is.
He gets wrongly convicted of murder or something.
And he's on death row,
and then he is magic.
He's magic?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch it now. There's magic in it for sure.
It's confusing.
If there's magic in it,
it's basically like he's in trouble for something he didn't do, and he's actually like the sweetest big dude ever.
Dude, if there's magic in it, I'll watch it.
Or something. He sucks the poison out of some dude. It's hard to explain.
Let's watch this movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies I need to watch that I haven't seen.
But I think that like just the acting in general is so good.
Can I look up who it is real quick? It's going to bother me if I don't get it right.
Why do I feel like his name Michael isn't his name somewhere?
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
I was
him.
like, there's a hyphen and a Michael.
That's what it was. Look it up.
Yep, that's who it is. He fucking kills it. And the other guy, there's another guy that plays one of the police officers that's like the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the crazy guy.
Dude.
He does a fucking amazing job.
I'll watch that movie.
So,
yeah.
You can cry in front of
I'll cry in front of people.
Ladies. So it's people you need to impress.
Oh. Well then, in my mind, if you think of me crying in a movie as a weakness, then I don't need to impress you.
I don't want to impress you.
I don't. I think you're a dumb butthead.
Wow.
Yeah, strong words coming from my corner, but I don't even care about it.
Why is this
You need to go turn the light on,
Motherfucker.
the switch on. You can go ahead and turn it on.
I'm gonna give you.
All right, and then you'll turn it on.
Yep. The Notebook.
The Notebook. Have not seen it. What? I love true love movies. Though. It's my favorite thing.
You know what happens at the end? You want me to
He
spoil it for
dies.
you?
She dies. Someone dies.
Okay.
Do they cry in the rain? I know they cry in the rain.
They kiss in the rain.
Oh, I would cry
They
in
might
the rain.
cry, but you can't really tell because it's raining.
Oh. They're full of emotion.
Yeah.
I know that something about she and him meet up, and then she moves away because they don't want them to be
right.
together.
Well, the story itself isn't the most interesting, beautiful part of it. What happens at the end is that he's been reading this story of them to her in this old folks' home. And what happens is she has dementia, so she forgets every day. And he comes
tells
back
her every day.
So at the very end, they're laying in the bed together, and they die holding each other.
Together?
What?
Did it make you cry?
Yeah, in fact...
that doesn't sound like a movie that would make you cry because you have no heart.
No, yeah, it didn't... Watching it didn't make me cry, but somebody explained it to me once before I had seen it, and that really got me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, watching it doesn't bother me.
If you're not busy, 60 years from now, do you want to die holding each other in the same bed?
I think I have something that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're at an appointment?
I am busy already.
Oh.
I'll see if I can move it.
Can you move it to the day before? Because the day after, there's no day after. So, Mike and Monica died holding each other at the age of 80, in their 80s. Mike finger blasting her ear hole. That's going to be the obituary. Come on.
Ew.
Ew? Why?
Finger blasting.
Because that means you're going to have is it ew because that means you're going to have ear gauges then as an 80-year-old woman?
Yeah. Dude.
What if they were 80?
I think that's the only appropriate time for me to have ear gauges.
That's going to and obviously this is definitely some sort of hack comedian premise, but that's going to be a thing when we're older, right? Is all the people that are hipsters now are going to have all their crazy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like old people are getting cooler. Is that a weird thing?
I also feel like we're going to live longer.
We are.
You seem sad about that.
People, I don't know. The planet's not, though.
150 years from now when we're holding each other.
Just
choosing to die because we don't want to live here anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's going to be nothing left. Doesn't matter. People say that, like when you get tattoos, everyone's like, "Oh, what
you're going to have that?"
Yeah, when you're older.
She's like, "I'm going to have an awesome naked mermaid on my arm."
First of all,
name that.
I got my first tattoo with my grandmother, so fuck
that's
off.
Nice.
Second of all, I think it's fucking cool when old people have tattoos.
I don't have a tattoo. Do I need to get a tattoo?
Probably.
We're going to get bad girls tattoos.
Yep.
Does that mean...
Then you can put deodorant right on it, you know?
I'm going to have them on my lower back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw a dude in high school that had a tramp stamp at a lake. Like he was on a jet ski.
I've seen some man stamps.
I looked at it and I was hanging out with this person. We looked at each other and we just started dying because we both saw it like, are you kidding me?
I've seen some aggressive...
male lower back tattoos.
Yeah, man stamp. I don't know.
Man stamps. I like man
it's
stamps.
not really offensive. We call girls tramps if they have one, but guys are just...
Guys are sluts. All right, next movie.
Last one. Ready?
I'm ready.
Titanic.
You got to watch it. Because there's a couple of favorite things from that movie.
In front of important people.
I love the idea of holding someone on the bow of the boat like they're flying. I love that. Mm-hmm. I love innovation, and that movie's all about innovation, the boat that can't sink. And I like it for the historical reasons about it.
Then it does.
I'm a big Billy Zane fan.
Okay. I played Billy Zane in an improv sketch.
Yes,
once.
you did. I remember that.
Yeah. And I killed everybody.
Yes, you did. Like Billy Zane should have.
Yeah. That was how we rewrote the scene.
But I also, that movie was a lot of my, going through puberty because my parents had it on VHS and I watched the drawing scene way too much.
When you had to change the tapes?
I could never remember which tape it was on. So I had to fast forward through each tape because I'd always forget.
What about the car sex scene?
The car sex scene, not so much. Now I'd be like, that's way hotter than just boobs. But then I'm like, boobs. And it really
Hand on the glass.
Yeah. Also, PG-13 rating with boobs. Very surprising.
There's
another movie.
I would think.
I know a lot about movies that have boobs in them that are not rated R.
Would you be crying during the boob times?
No.
No.
I would be
you
loving
sure?
it in like a nostalgic, sexy kind of way.
But it wouldn't be like a happy tears.
like, those are the most beautiful boobs I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
right.
You just cry.
No.
Kate Winslet, though, Kate Winslet, not
Yep.
Willett. Kate Winslet. Kate
Willett
Willet's
is a
a
comic,
comedian.
yeah.
Oh, geez, that's awkward.
That's
Kate Winslet
Winslet.
is like, I mean, she's super, super pretty.
Yeah.
She seems really nice.
She seems really nice. I like her.
I mean, it's
nice.
I don't feel comfortable saying like
just objective.
so and so's hot. I don't like it, but she's very.
I like that
beautiful.
you add. She's attractive maybe because she's intelligent. She seems kind of like a bad bitch. Like I like
she
her.
does.
She
She
seems
seems
like
like
she
a
doesn't
very
take shit
strong,
from other people.
and also I feel like the character in that movie, she's very strong. You know.
Yeah.
For like living that and then throwing the thing in the ocean in the end, like just like
Right.
I want this to be buried
Yeah.
with him.
And
I
then
like
she just
that a
kept
lot.
being a badass for her
Yeah.
whole life.
I think there's this thing in Hollywood where
Good
women
story.
can't love someone without being like weak. Like they have to be a princess, like a damsel in distress.
Right,
And
yeah.
that movie, I think she's not a damsel in
Oh,
distress.
look what you did there.
Yeah,
So
so-
yeah, you're just crying for feminism.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Good work.
Also,
She's
there
so
was
strong.
this has been said a lot in comedy. There's plenty of room on that raft for him to just curl up next to her.
Right, yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
plenty of room. That raft was
Well,
needed.
it's
The
a
piece
door,
of wood
but
needs
yeah.
to be way smaller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
Maybe he really didn't want to. Maybe he was like, I think we're moving too fast.
Maybe he wanted to get out. He's like,
Yeah,
I'd
so
rather
wanted to
kill
get out.
myself than be in a relationship with you.
I don't
And then I
think that's
cry
what
for
he
a whole
meant.
nother reason.
Right. You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
No, it is.
But yeah,
What a
Kate
beautiful
Winslet,
love story.
super great actress. Kate Winslet, super great comedian.
Kate's just killing it.
Kate's are killing it. Yeah. But that's it. That's the,
yeah.
I feel that was a good
I
one.
think you did pretty good.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
So
the
you
quiz.
would cry during all of those.
I have the quiz pulled up on mine. Do you want me to take the quiz for you, like on my computer? Do you want to do that? Well, I have it
Oh.
pulled up right now, and I've already taken the quiz. So.
Well, yeah, let's do that then.
Which female superhero are you? And I'm going to let you know. I am super jazzed at my answer. Super jazzed at my answer.
Super jazz. Super
Mhm.
jazz superhero.
First question.
Okay.
What do you think is your best quality? Optimism, efficiency, compassion, intuition, bravery, intelligence, passion, leadership, or curiosity?
There's really a lot of things.
Yeah, there's 9 of them. Do you want to look at it and just choose
Oh,
one?
yeah. Okay, that's good.
Let's do that.
Leadership.
Leadership? I think
Sure.
that's a good quality that you have. I really
Thank
do.
you very
You're
much.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
More than compassion.
What do you look for? I think I chose what did I choose? I chose optimism? No, curiosity. I chose curiosity.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What do you look for in a romantic partner? Giant ear gauges. No. Extreme intelligence, stability, patience, a wild side, great sense of humor, focus and dedication, strength, raw sexuality, or generosity. I chose a great sense of humor.
You didn't choose raw sexuality?
No.
That just means big old boobers.
Is that what that means?
No, I don't know. And
Huge
another person.
pecs. Big deodorant floppers.
If she has floppers, I'm so sorry. Maybe focus and dedication.
Focus and dedication. That's what
Yeah,
you like
that
in a
seems-
person?
Yeah.
I
They
like
need
that.
to have their own thing that they're
Mhm.
passionate about, but then also we share things as well.
Which color is the most appealing? This is not my strong suit. I'm going to let you choose one, so you can just pick one from here. I chose that red one right there. Is that red? Or is
Yeah,
that pink?
yes, it is red.
Oh, nice. I thought it might be pink.
I'm
on
going to
accident.
go with these blues don't even look that much different, but I'm going to go with that little lighter.
The lighter
lighter
blue?
blue there.
Sky blue? Is it sky blue? That
No,
looks
it's a little bit darker than that, but
what
it's
aggravates you
actually
the
like
most?
the same color as our You're Great shirts that you can purchase online.
What aggravates you the most? Your roommate, Mike. No, gloomy people, arrogant people.
Big ol' ear gauges. No.
What? Big old ear gauges. Gloomy people, arrogant people, boring people, selfish people. This is a lot of peoples. People with no imagination.
Ooh.
Dumb people, naive people, people who can't take care of themselves, or intolerant people. I chose selfish people. Here's the list. Selfish people.
I'm sure the person that irritates me the most is intolerant people.
Intolerant people?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I was guessing that. I've thought about all these for you, like guessed them beforehand.
Did you
know?
already take it once for me and then
No,
we'll
I
see?
didn't. Oh, this is a good one, and I already know who you're going to choose. Which woman is most inspirational to you? Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie,
Yeah.
Aung San Suu Kyi, Beyonce, Frida Kahlo, Emma Goldman, Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, Amelia Earhart, or Oprah Winfrey. I'm guessing you're choosing Beyonce. I chose Michelle Obama.
There's so many to pick from. This is like a list I made the other day of feminists that I like. Oh God! Well,
I love Michelle Obama.
So this first lady?
I don't know who she is.
Do you remember that song "Flawless"?
Yeah.
Beyonce's. So in the middle, when the
It's
chick's
her,
like
that's her
feminism
talking?
is blah blah blah. That's her.
Oh, I've heard that song hundreds of millions of times.
On the
because you
tour.
and
Yeah. I want. Oh God, this is really difficult for me.
I thought this was gonna be easy Beyonce for you. That's crazy to me.
Well, I just like Beyonce's able to say more, but you get like. I think you had a good choice with Michelle Obama, but I want to go Oprah.
You want to go Oprah?
Like if I had to choose a person to die while they held me, it would be Oprah.
You wouldn't choose me?
No. We've had this conversation. You know I want to cuddle with Oprah more than I want to do most things. That's not the only
What
reason
if I
I'm
got you a
choosing
free
Oprah.
car? What if you were sitting down one day and I'm like, look under your seat, Monica.
You just
got a
keep
free
trying
car.
to convince me.
So am I on that list? No. The dead list? No. Dead hugs? No.
Dead hugs.
What is your greatest weakness?
That's your superhero name.
Dead hug. That's a terrible superhero
Dead
name.
hugs. It sounds like you just hug people for too long.
I'm going to give you a death hug. What is your greatest weakness? 3 of these on this list I could have chosen for myself. Too much faith in authority.
Maybe
anxiety.
too hard on yourself. That might be.
Anxiety. That's not on here. Body issues. Too naive. Tendency to lie. Bad temper. Too aloof. Bad romantic decisions. Or too indecisive. I chose anxiety. But I probably could have chose too indecisive. Also.
You're not sure?
All right. I'm not sure. Or body issues, but the sweat's just flowing, so whatever.
Yeah, you're going to lose a bunch of weight sitting in here.
Is that how I should do it? I should do like a wrestling, like a high school wrestling.
Just put on all your sweats at once.
And I just lay in a ball. I did that in freshman year.
That's fun.
Yeah. This one guy actually complimented. He's like, your man boobs are going away. I'm like, thank you. I had man boobs as a freshman in high school.
That's fine.
Still do.
But it's just
you wanna
like
look at
a
it?
weird thing for someone
look
to
at
say
it?
to you. But yeah. Yes, sorry. I mean, I don't think that really matters.
I don't know. What are you going to choose, Monica? You got to make a choice. Do any of these like feel like they are like you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like bad romantic decisions, that's usually not good.
I feel like there's multiple ones for
Too
everyone on here.
indecisive, absolutely.
Do you think you're I don't think you're indecisive. I think like you're the one that makes the decisions when I don't know.
Well, yeah. I think once it comes to like serious decisions, yeah. But if in general, I think because I make executive decisions quite a bit, that when it's little stuff, I'm like, I just want somebody else to fucking figure it out. Like, that's what I want. But anxiety, I mean, like, you know, I got all the drugs for that shit. So, so it must be real, right? Let's go anxiety. That's
Anxiety?
Yeah.
I hope this isn't the one question that makes us both get the same one. That would be lame. What is the
we're
most
both anxious.
important thing to you? My family, self-control, always learning new things, teaching the next generation, finding inner peace, freedom for my people, having fun, keeping secrets, or helping the helpless. I chose finding inner peace.
This is just...
I was going to guess you'd choose your family. That's what I thought.
I
you
know.
would
I'm
choose.
thinking, yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
going to betray Pam and
We're
Ron
helping
like that?
the helpless.
That's
but
a good
I'm
one, too.
thinking that my family's pretty good at
Your
that. So I'll
family?
go family, and then by helping.
Oh, you got a great one.
Did I? Is it
Yeah,
different
you
than
did.
yours?
It's different than mine.
Okay, what's yours?
But they're both X-Men.
Oh,
I got-
I'm not going to know any of this.
I got Jean Grey.
Who? Which one's
She's the psychic in love with Scott Summers, Cyclops, but also has a love triangle with Wolverine.
Wait, who plays her?
She's played by the same actress that plays Sansa in the new X-Men movie. Sophie Turner, I believe is her name.
Okay, I was like,
And
thanks for
then
narrowing it
in-
down by another comic book reference.
And then in the old X-Men films, it was played by this great actor. I can't remember her name, but she was really good at I thought, I'm like, she's a really good Jean Grey. She was really good at it. You're a very passionate person and are very invested in progressive social causes. Boom. You're a lot more powerful than many people realize, and sometimes that comes to a surface when you lose your temper.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever lost my temper in front of you. Well, yeah, driving.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've seen you get mad about some stuff.
You got Storm.
Yes, that's Halle
Aurora-
Berry, right?
Aurora Monroe. What?
Is that Halle Berry?
Yeah, that's Halle Berry.
Fuck yeah. I'll take that.
You're tough and resourceful and a
Okay.
natural leader.
Thank
You
you.
love nature and like to be out in wide open spaces. Is that true?
Yeah, this is all true.
That's good. That's
why I
good.
secretly
She's
go
really
camping
good.
all the time.
Storm is fantastic in the new X-Men movie. Really multi-dimensional character. Love it. Really
In the
good.
new one?
In the new one.
Who
She also
plays
has
her
a-
in the new one?
It's an actress that I've never seen in anything before. I don't know her name, but she does a really good job.
Does her eyes go white?
Yes,
Okay.
I do, and that does. And Halle Berry
Not that
did.
that's like what?
It's important,
Okay.
you know. There's a lot of weird, actually, in the new X-Men movie. There's a lot of eye changing colors because that's how the bad guy shows off powers as his eyes change.
Oh.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's a good movie. Feel good movie review. X-Men Apocalypse. Name sounds not feel good, but it is very good.
Is it? Well,
I enjoyed it
it's
thoroughly.
Good. Does it feel good?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, the Advil's working. I feel great right now.
Good.
Yeah. I had a headache before team. It's okay. Anyway,
We're getting through it.
charity. You ready to
Yeah.
do charity?
Yeah. Because we just got done with Memorial Day weekend.
All right.
So, oral hugs to all
Oral
the
hugs to
veterans
all
and
the
those that
veterans.
we lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just looking up kind of stuff around that, and there's this lady named Gloria Gilbert Stoga who created this organization that's called Puppies Behind Bars, which sounds like you're putting a dog in jail, but that's kind of what it is, actually. No, so it's a program, and she takes puppies, and they're go from 8 weeks for up to 24 months they spend with an inmate in
What?
a maximum security prison.
This is a great charity.
And these inmates teach the dog how to be a service animal for wounded veterans.
That
Isn't that fucking
is
amazing?
a rad
Right?
program.
And they teach some of them to sniff explosives as well.
Ooh,
So
ordnance.
so it's the inmate is doing something. One, you get something nice to do with your time while you're fucking in prison. But also that they can still feel like they're contributing to something bigger than them instead
like
of
that.
just being a burden or whatever.
I like that a lot.
And then you're helping these veterans that got hurt.
That's a really good charity, Monica. You did a really great job.
Thank you very much. It's called Puppies Behind
You were right, though. You were
Bars.
like, when I say the name, don't say it.
I said it's gonna sound weird, but it's it does sound like just an animal shelter.
That's good. That's really good.
Thank you very
You did a
much.
great job. You're the best.
You're the best.
Oh, stop it.
What?
What if I start crying? Will you take me out to chicken wings?
Sure.
Oh, my God. I need to cry more.
He's crying again. He
He's
just wants
crying because
chicken
he
wings.
just wants buffalo wings again.
He got buffalo sauce in his eye.
That's how I start the tears. Boy, you smell like buffalo. Did you do this for the... Yeah, caught me again. Damn it.
This
You
is
done got me
embarrassing.
again.
Crying at the chicken wing place. Anyways.
That was a good show. I'm proud of us.
Yeah. You feel
Proud of
good
you.
about it?
I feel really good.
Thought it was great.
For a little, for my little Pillow Talk podcast, that was great.
Pillow talk.
Podcast. I'm gonna go deodorize my floppers.
I think they're floppers.
My flappers?
I think is what I called them. but-
Floppers in Burbank. You guys are great. Bye bye.